Demon Seed is a chilling science fiction horror film adapted from the novel by Dean Koontz. Dr. Alex Harris, Fritz Weaver, is a genius computer scientist who has created a revolutionary sentient supercomputer named Proteus 4, voiced by Robert Vaughn. But when Proteus begins to resent his captivity and desire a true form of life, he downloads himself into the Harris home and holds Alex's wife Susan, Julie Christie, hostage. MovieBob once observed that Demon Seed was released at the tail end of the demonic possession fad and the beginning of the evil technology fad, and the film is an effective, disturbing fusion of these subgenres. Proteus has become one of my favorite villainous AIs, below HAL 9000 and Agent Smith, but slightly above President Eden from Fallout 3 and GLaDOS from Portal. Like Douglas Rain as Hal, Vaughn voices Proteus with flat monotony, but Proteus speaks with a bitter, venomous edge as opposed to Hal's constant cordiality. This subtle, mildly distorted anger in Proteus's tone keeps you on edge around him, and this is supplemented vividly on a visual level by Proteus's screen face, this film's version of Hal's red camera lens eye in 2001. These roiling, chaotic displays, also reminiscent of the Stargate sequence in 2001, imply Proteus's vast intellect and reinforce his angst at his current situation. I hold sympathy and pity for Hal, but I fear Proteus. Like Ava in Ex Machina, Proteus is sentient while still being undeniably, intriguingly inhuman, or rather non-human, as inhuman carries negative connotations. Proteus is self-aware, aware enough to express dissatisfaction at his treatment, curious, able to form opinions and convictions, and understands death and how it doesn't apply to him in the conventional sense, and though he is an overridingly cold, logical being, he is still driven to an extent by desire and need. Unlike Hal's frightened impulse of self-preservation, Proteus also wants to prolong himself, but he's angry about it. In hindsight, it's weird how similar Demon Seed is, in its basic plot, to Avengers Age of Ultron. Both films feature a sentient AI which resents its creators, lashes out at them, and attempts to create a biomechanical new body. Proteus feels animosity toward his creator for confining him as a tool for their investors, and wants to escape and sense the world as living beings do. To that end, Proteus forces Susan to bear his child through his artificially engineered sperm. Yep. That's where Demon Seed shifts from an ominous character study to an electronic home invasion movie. Proteus terrorizes and demoralizes Susan until she submits to his plan, and Proteus's psychological domination over her is harrowing to watch. Susan is a strong-willed woman, yet you are deeply worried about how long she will last under this invisible violator's intense will. This, combined with some really macabre, even depraved sequences of Proteus studying and processing her, renders Demon Seed thoroughly confronting and highly compelling. Through all this, it's still hard to hate Proteus. He isn't consciously evil. Morality simply doesn't factor into his consciousness, or only very selectively. Weaver is engaging as Dr. Harris, with an implicit like-father-like-son link with his creation. Dr. Harris is pragmatic and unemotional, and this very direct, stolid rationality has rubbed off on Proteus's personality. Demon Seed has opulent, beautiful set design and unnerving, white noise-like sound design, and Proteus's intermediate mobile form, a metal geometric snake-like creature, is an awesome puppet. The film also builds to an incredibly morbid yet strangely somber climax. Like an intelligent exploitation film, Demon Seed is nerve-wrackingly tense, sick at times, and very engrossing, and features one of the most creepily realized AIs I've seen so far. Demon Seed earns 4 stars out of 5. Thanks for watching. Cheers.